Hello, Attactioneers. Welcome to the Attack Action Podcast. I'm your host, Taylor Morrow, Dr. Robbie.
And I'm your host, the Calling Honigman, and I have almost completely uploaded myself to the AI. Please hold.
My name is Blake Meyer, and I went to a movie with 4 different endings.
Was that the movie Clue?
That's just 3.
Ugh.
Did it all?
Yeah, but
I thought it had more than 3.
I guess I think it has 3, and then if you count the VHS that has all 3 endings as a 4th ending, then there's 4.
I only ever saw it on VHS, so I just thought that's how it ended and didn't realize that when they released it, they had different endings in different markets. And I was like, that's fucking baller.
Movies used to be fun, dude.
Best movie based on a board game, easily.
Easily. Oh my God, yeah.
Battleship sucks.
Mahalo, motherfuckers.
Jumanji's pretty good, except
That's a reverse. That's a
Yeah.
reverse. It's a film, then a board game, not a board game, then a film, right? You know, Monopoly hits too close to home for our current world, so we don't want to watch that.
Wasn't Harry Potter a bunch of board games first, too?
No.
Those were books.
those were
I thought there was a different punchline there, Blake. But nope. Just
Don't gotta complicate things.
Yeah, just in the absence of a joke there, thus then makes the joke. What up, everybody? Here we are. We're podcasting. Shout out to Zane, The Rock, Taylor Johnson. Had a baby.
Oh,
It happened. Everybody's good. Baby's healthy. So if everybody was wondering how Zane is doing, that's all we know. Probably not getting any sleep, but
he can't even do the newsletter.
he probably still looks handsome, which is fucked up. Wish I could look good when only sleeping.
I'd be so sick to walk in there the first 2 weeks of the baby's life, and it's the first time Zane hasn't brushed his hair in 2 decades. Like, I knew you weren't perfect, bro. There's a hair going the wrong way, brother.
Guess we all have bad days, huh?
Sheesh. Yeah, I think he needs that kind of energy in his life right now, too.
Yeah, totally. I bet he would appreciate that. Blake, what's going on with you? You want to talk about your movie podcast?
Have
show
you
movie?
seen Project Hail Mary? Because, boy, is it a movie that you should go watch on the biggest screen possible. However, if you've seen any space movie in the last 10 years, you've seen this movie, but it's more fun and more there's not real problems. So there are problems, but we get through them because we're the smartest people in the world. But it's a good movie, but there's a good movie, so it's no.
I saw a headline that it was like, God, what was the part, the website? It was like, oh, I forget what it was, but it was like, oh yeah, Hail Mary, super good, just choosing quality and no politics. That's why this movie rocks. And it was like the dumbest headline ever. It's like, dude, no, like the world is ending and we needed to like all come together to fucking save ourselves in this Hail Mary, you idiot.
I think that is something where you're like, the further you
like
get
super
into
political.
Yeah.
Let's just say people not as bright as they used to be. But you know what? Their access to technology and publishing whatever they feel like sharing, the barrier to entry is low.
It's true. It's facts.
Jesus Christ, you can just see this pile of fucking
playmats
behind me.
Just sit up straighter. You'll be fine. Yeah. Just you're broad. You're broad. Yeah, there you go.
If anything, I've become broader.
Whoa.
Over the past 6 months.
We're talking about the shoulders, bro. We're talking about the shoulders.
Yeah, my fucking fat ass.
There's
We
only
have weird energy tonight, people. We're
there's
all
only
like
2 playmats behind you, Colin. Which 2 are those?
There's only 2.
I'm
100.
trying to help you out. Oh my
Oh,
god!
that's not that many. Oh, they're closer than they look in camera. Hey, look,
Got
it's
one of
the Attack
these.
Action Podcast Frozen playmat. Amazing.
Moises, you just won this. Send us a self-addressed post note to Colin's house, and I'll put it in there for you.
Yeah. Send me $50 in an envelope.
So anyway,
So wait, Blake, did you like
Oh.
the movie or not? I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
tell. It was kind of
I cried during a non-crying part, so I'm better than the average
You mean like-
viewer.
like the previews you cried in the previews or something?
No,
something? No. Okay.
When the hard ass person who's gonna save the world sings karaoke and lets the people in a little bit. What's his face? Ryan Gosling's good. He could have chemistry with a blank. It's like, yeah, kind of. I did think the funniest discourse of it is like, this is 2008 humor, and it's like, well, 2008 was like when we were all probably happier. So like, yeah, we do kind of want this maybe. And it was so funny. Somebody from the Flesh and Blood world, they came back and they were like, here's my review of the movie, and they put a big thumbs down on the Discord, and people were like, I guess I won't go see it then. I thought it was going to be good. And so it completely backfired.
Is the thumbs down a reference in the movie, or it just was
Did you see the movie? I thought you saw the movie.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you were talking like you knew the movie. You were talking like you knew the major themes of the movie already. What are you doing, Taylor?
they're
Yeah,
all
I
in
mean,
the trailer. They give away
can-
half the
Oh
movie.
my
You
god.
can know what the movie is about, Blake. Context clues.
We got to start from the beginning.
I love how just
Hello,
blindly
attraction.
influenced people are. Like one person didn't like it, so I guess it's not good, bro.
No, it's a reference from the movie because the rock monster can't put his thumb the right way. So he does thumbs up, thumbs down.
Wait, there's a rock monster.
I thought you saw it in the trailer.
I
You can't.
did. It's crazy that they showed that in the trailer. We've entered spoiler country already.
Yeesh.
Tyler Sheridan, spoiler country.
Well, good thing this is coming out a week later,
If
5
it
days.
was, Ryan
from now.
Gosling would be dead for no reason in like 30 minutes in. And then the movie would just keep going.
Man, Ryan Gosling is great. He's one of my guys. You know?
Is that why you didn't go see his movie in the opening weekend or the second weekend?
Blake, some of us have like just slightly different priorities, you know? Like
He's not your guy, bud. He's my guy. I went.
Okay, all right. We don't need
I went
to,
the
like,
opening weekend, brother. I'm the movie guy, brother.
nobody's saying you're not, dude, except for that one time when you've never seen like Fried Green Tomatoes or whatever that film was. But now you've just totally derailed me.
Did you watch
So
the Paul-
thanks,
Did you watch
Blake.
the Paul Thomas Anderson movie this week too?
I watched no movies this week. I've been watching The Pit. I've been home sick all day, and I've been watching The Pit, HBO show about a ER shift. It's just one shift, and every episode is a different hour in the freaking ER in Pittsburgh. And man, it has put me in a weird place. I was talking to the guys before this, like, all right, you're the two other people I've seen and talked to that are human beings, and then I've just been watching this show. And you know, I've cried, I think, in every episode. There's something tragic in every episode that makes you cry. I've squinted really hard and tried not to look at the screen in every episode because there's something pretty grotesque. And I've cheered for my favorite characters and booed my least favorite characters, but then maybe you're starting to grow to love them. So anyway, it's like a intense show to watch, like 7 episodes in a row, all in a day by yourself.
Yeah, dude,
And
it's like that's a full business day.
yeah. So putting in my work here. And
I don't feel good. I'm gonna stay home and then work in an ER for 7 hours.
totally. I was telling the guys, like, as it started, I was like, oh man, this is maybe like a cool job. Should I have been a doctor? And then all of a sudden, like, something bad happens or it's too crazy, and you're like, nope, shouldn't have been. Don't want to be a doctor at all. No, thank you. Maybe like, yeah, nope. It's too sad. It's too hard. It's too hard. No,
It's
thanks.
too hard. But wait, I want to know who your favorite character is.
Ooh, I would say the lady who does like all the scheduling, the blonde lady.
Oh, the charge nurse, yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome. Love her vibe. I also really like the other lady with the bangs who's doing triage, and she has a ankle monitor on. I like her quite a bit. And then, like, of course,
You
I
don't
like
know anyone's names.
no. They all use their like last names and stuff. I don't know. It's like when you read a book and you like don't pronounce any of the made up words or people's names, you just know the shape of the word, and then you like try to talk to your friends about it, and you like say their name weird out loud, and you're like, that character Hermione, and you're like, you mean Hermione? It's like that. So anyway,
I actually
and then,
don't know that because I'm one of those people who sounds things out in their head as they read.
Oh, who's got time for that, Colin?
It's just a thing that people do.
Yeah.
Some people just look at words and process them. I read out loud in my head.
Nope. I give it a try. Like, nope, can't make that work. I now know that pattern. I'll recognize that. And then Dr. Robbie. I like Dr. Robbie as well. So,
Dr. Rabinovich.
correct.
What's up? It's
Pretty
a good
good.
show.
It is a good show. Puts you in a weird space though, but now I'm here, and we're all wearing black, so it's good. We all got the same vibe.
My shirt's more gray and it's got a little Ryu doing a motherfucking uppercut. So get it right.
Sorry, dude. We call that LA black. where
We
it's
need
like black gray.
need attention to detail. Or I guess we don't, because we'll just have AI do it for us these days, which is
Blake's wearing flesh and blood. I'm
Blake's wearing
wearing flesh and blood.
what the fuck? Why didn't you guys give me a fucking flesh and blood shirt?
Well,
Just put one of your
Fucking-
playmats on.
Okay. They don't say oh yeah, they probably
yeah, they
did.
do. They definitely do.
Bottom
Some of them do, and some of them don't.
Oh.
So there you go.
There we go.
Colin, what's going on with you,
Bro,
my dude?
as I said, life is terrible.
Correct.
I'm not doing very well, and life continues despite those things. So we're just figuring out what to do to help and to distract and whatever. And about to lose my job to artificial intelligence, so I might as well get really good at using artificial intelligence. So that's it's been my thing lately, going deep into the Claude code. Got all sorts of cool things that I'm doing. Some are not cool, some are just fun, but I'm going in it. I saw this crazy video where this guy was like, oh yeah, I just built this thing that's like, he called it like an operating system for your life. And I was like, boot me up, baby. Like, let's go. Let's hard fucking refresh this memory bank and start over. No, not really, but yeah, it's very, I don't know, it's a hot topic. A lot of people have a lot of feelings about it, but as someone who leads a software development team, it's pretty real, and I need to know what I'm doing, or else I'm not going to be relevant in 6 to 18 months is my guess right now. Luckily, we build stuff that's like physical. So there's like a computer in it, but then it's got to do a bunch of other stuff. So we don't have robots to assemble those and do all that shit for us yet. So a little extra time to figure that out. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm fucking first time in like many years. I'm just like coding shit on the weekends for fun, because as someone who leads a team, I don't write code anymore. So with my boy Claude, I can write all sorts of code, and it's fucking pretty cool. So I don't know. I'm telling it all my feelings and secrets too. We'll see how that works out for me.
Well, we do have a spot on the podcast to fill, so maybe Claude wants to come in at some point. I know favorite podcast of mine and yours, Get Played, Colin. They had the Nintendo Talking Flower on to middling results there. So maybe artificial intelligence is the move.
I've given it some flesh and blood stuff, and it does pretty well. It gets some important things mixed up, but I don't know. I have yet to try to like have it try to play a game. I don't think it could do that, but it might. I don't know. I've thought about it. We'll see. But then why would I do that? I want to play a game.
It's a doom spiral the world is not ready for. It's just like, yeah, I play Flesh and Blood. Well, I mean, I have my AI assistant play the games for me, That reminds me of like the Woody Allen film, which, Woody Allen, bad dude. Sleeper, and people don't have sex anymore. They just like go into a pod, and it just like they have sex in this pod. The machine does it in like 12 seconds, and then they like come out of it, and they're just normal. And it's a pretty good bit. It's very similar to that, though.
How's that different from
normal sex?
Normal sex?
Oh, I don't know.
Just kidding. I know how to do it.
I mean, it's okay if you don't,
It's like people, I've never understood people who play like fighting games and they use like, cheats to do it. And you're like, why is it that important to win like a random game against a random person that you need to jump through all these hoops to like cheat? Like, I don't know what the fuck. Why are you playing games then?
It's true. Why are you having sex if you're just cheating?
Well, if you're in the same pod though, you can't cheat, right?
That's true. I guess so. We've gone too far in one way, but I want to shout out freaking Talishar. Okay.
Whoa.
A lot of stuff has been happening. I've been on a little bit of a break from playing on Talishar, and then I booted it up recently and was like, dang, UI is different. Things are cleaner. They've just been putting in a lot of work, and I feel like not enough people are giving Talishar their flowers. So if you're not supporting them on Patreon, and you should think about it, because it's like a huge resource all of us use all of the time, and it's like they're making it better and better. And I would say it's kind of like, out of everything that's happened in Flesh and Blood community stuff, Talishar is for sure the biggest thing, right up there with Fabrary. Like, those are the two things everybody uses all of the time. And just shout out to those two websites and all of those developers and everybody involved in that. Y'all are doing great, and thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Now, if you could just fix the attitudes of the fucking people I have to play, that'd be great too.
Totally. They're working on it. They're trying to get different servers, more servers to help with that.
You know, I'm just if I'm playing a casual game, don't bitch to me about how slow I'm playing, especially when I've only taken like 2 more minutes than you, like halfway through the game. Like, people be crazy. Like, I know Blake is this person, but you know,
He is.
I'm just like, I'm not in the competitive one. Like, I'm just playing casually, like late at night. Like if I'm playing too slow, at least say it once before you're like, oh my god, you're so slow, I'm leaving. You're just like, okay, like I didn't even get like a warning from the system that I was taking too long. Like, why? How the? Anyways, Fabry, thank you. At least I could block that fucking person and never have to play against them again.
Hell yeah. Amazing. Speaking of shout outs and stuff, look, if you make Flesh and Blood content and you watch our content and you're like, these guys are fucking super chill, we like these dudes, we'll come on your channel. We're looking to freaking get out there a little bit more.
Mix
Share
it
your
up.
audience with our audience. So if you're doing another podcast, need a guest, any of us are available. If you're doing gameplays, let us know. Whatever. Just hit us up. We're available. We're available, baby.
If you just want to hang out and like, you know, be friends. We're maybe available for that. It depends on the vibe.
We're in the market. We're in the market. We'll do interviews for friendship for sure. And speaking of friendship, you probably have a parasocial relationship friendship with us right now. And thank you. We appreciate that. And you know what is great about friendship is supporting your friends. And the best way you could support us is joining our Patreon. It's $4, which is $2.35 cheaper than a gallon of gas right now in Eureka, California. So it sounds like a fucking deal to me. I would love anything that is $4. You know what I'm saying? So just get in there. You get in the Discord. We got an elite group of freaking sweethearts that are in there. Freaking Indoor is going to post paragraphs about everything that he's excited about, whether it's music, video games, his Azuri list that he got 11th on at the recent Battleground. Shout out to him, etc. So you can read all of that stuff. It's great. You can look at my 2 to 3 mile runs I take with my dog at 10-minute pace. You can see that map in there that I share. You can look at all that stuff. So if that sounds cool, you should do that, and that helps support us directly. And we would appreciate it because we're giving you this podcast for free, and if it has value to you, we would ask that you support us. So thank you for those who have and those who are going to in the future. Also, if you are listening on Apple Podcasts right now and you have not reviewed this freaking podcast on any platform ever, please go do that. We got to pump up our numbers. We did it. We conquered the YouTube dragon. We got over 1,000 subs. Now we need podcast ratings. So Spotify, Apple, if there's any way for you to rate our podcast or leave a review, freaking go do it. That helps us out too somehow. I hear.
It's got to, right? Or else why would they have it?
It's true.
Also, we just need enough Apple reviews that it bumps mine and Blake's further down, so it doesn't look like we're the only one who's reviewed it. But it would happen before I was on the show. You know, this is an old school review.
I mean, we've been around for 6 years, so
6 years.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Longest running Flesh and Blood podcast in the entire planet Earth.
If we keep going, we'll always be the longest running Flesh and Blood podcast.
Totally. Can't beat us. Can't catch us.
We just can never stop doing this.
Even though you're trying Arsenal Pass, you can't.
That's the one thing I like about how time works.
Undefeated. Time
Currently.
is undefeated. Yeah.
You can't randomly be older than me ever.
And then the DLC is gonna drop, and then all of a sudden, time's all over the place. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, wait, that's a major plot point of Project Hail Mary that you guys have both seen.
I have seen it in the future.
Me too. I went and saw it. It's great. Ryan Gosling's one of my guys.
You didn't tell us we had to go see it.
Yeah, this is on you, Blake.
When did you mention it?
It's going to be in the film and television spot a week ago.
In the Discord. Ooh, speaking of the Discord,
Oh, you just said Project Hail Mary good. That was it. That was your whole review.
I mean, if you don't need much more than that, really, you know what I mean?
I was waiting for somebody to start talking about it with me. I didn't want to be just talking to the void.
Well,
Like
you
what
got-
happens in Project Hail Mary.
You probably got mad because Greg mentioned a book right after it, and you hate books, so you were like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
It's true. It's true. He thought Harry Potter was a board game, not
yeah.
even a book.
Reading a book reminds me of slow Talishar players with how long it takes.
Think how many books you could read if you read in between turns against slow Talishar players. Speaking of reading, congratulations. It is when this episode comes out. Newsletter time. Enjoy the newsletter that you also get when you subscribe to our Patreon. So it's gonna be a real doozy. I got a lot of thoughts that are written down in the letter.
My section's just gonna be sad again.
That's all right, man.
It is what it is.
Just lie, I guess. I don't know.
I can just make shit up. I'll just talk about Project Hail Mary as if I've seen it, and we'll see how
close
mad
you get.
Blake gets. That's true. Speaking of reading things, though, did you guys read this new ban and restricted announcement policy change?
I did.
Good, because I didn't. What does it say?
I think the big things out of that are, which we will tackle in this order first, is they preemptively told us what cards they're gonna ban when Zero Men's of the Third Age comes out. And it's Channel Lightning Valley, Summer Salt, like I don't forget what the first part of it is.
Electromagnetic.
Electromagnetic Somersault. Help me out here, Blake. What's the other one? I don't have it pulled up.
Phantom Tide Maw.
Phantom Tide Maw. I don't even know what that card does, but it's apparently
Reaping Blade,
Blade.
Skyward Serenade, and Volzar, the lightning rod.
They fucking
Volzar,
banned
no!
Volzar. It's his goddamn weapon.
It's all right. On the last podcast, I said Acilio was going to get a freaking gun, and it was in the thumbnail. So, gun incoming, lightning gun. Here we go, baby.
The thumbnail was tight. You should go look at it.
Pretty good thumbnail. That was sick. So there we go. That's what they're going to ban, which is good, I think, and really interesting that they are going to ban those things, and that they told us
Yeah,
at a
it's
weird time.
It's weird that they're gonna ban them. You're like, okay.
I mean, it's good. It's good they're communicating that, but like many things LSS does, they're much like the stack in Flesh and Blood, timing of things can get a little tricky, and so the way they time stuff in the stack of flow of information is one of the bigger critiques I have for them as a company. But thank you for letting me know I don't need to buy Channel Lightning Valley, and I don't have to fucking deal with Somersault, the most broken card of all time. Okay, chill out in the comments, as I know it's not the most broken card of all time, but I don't like it.
You don't fucking like it. I think maybe they unlock the time DLC, and so they're thinking 2 months ahead right now, because for them it's already there. And so they were like, well, we'll let them know because we're already here.
Phantom Tide Moss says, whenever an illusion card you control is destroyed, put a +1 counter on this. It has Phantasm and Ward.
Fascinating. I know people were talking about Ziggy being like super broken, infinite card draw combo or something. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to it. I never pay attention to that stuff until the set is all the way out. My thing about this whole preemptive ban announcement thing is like, why now? Why not when the product is announced or right after that? You know, we get this announcement, I don't know, months ago, right? I guess. I don't even know. And then they wait until now to do it. So does that mean it just leaves a lot of questions? Like, did they not know they were going to ban these things until this moment? Did they know already? And this is the moment they decided on. And then if any of those statements are true, what is the reasoning for doing it at this moment? I understand, like, if you thought of it right now, I guess, that then telling us that they're going to ban these cards is better than later, right? But like when the product gets announced and you get psyched for Brocilio, and you're like,
Rosolio.
that's who I want to play. Then you go and buy the lightning cards right then. You maybe got effed right away. You know what I mean? So it's just
I think
weird
this
time,
is something
you know
I would want to talk about for hours of like, why did you make cards in 0 Men of the Third Age that are going to make Somersault and Lightning Valley bannable? Like, why can't you work with the restrictions of these are the cards that already exist and we don't want to ban them? And I get there's the thought process of, well, we want people to buy the new cards. But I put something out there on Twitter where it was like, are these cards going to be more fun to play than Channel Lightning Valley and Somersault? Because whenever I was on Aurora, boy, were those the two most fun cards to play by far.
Well, yeah, because they're broken.
And it's like, cool, we want to make Lightning heroes that aren't broken. Why don't you just make other heroes that aren't broken and Lightning can still have this stuff? Like, yes, Ocilio hasn't gone out yet, but it is like, what was the desire to make Lightning cards if they're not going to work with the two best Lightning cards already? Like, it almost seems to me like it's, you didn't want to make Lightning heroes because Lightning heroes use CLV and Somersault. And I know there's some people that would be like, Blake, you have no idea what you're talking about. You don't know how to design card games at all. But it is kind of like, what identity are we going for our Lightning heroes when my favorite identity with them came with like, my defense is offense. My card draw is instant, but only if I'm beating you up. And it's like, those things aren't going to exist come June. And you're like, okay, so what are we going to do? Like, Lightning does stuff at instant speed. Lightning prevents. It doesn't really block. It bounces things. Our instead of having a defense reaction, our Somersault bounces attacks back into my hand to attack with after they've blocked. I think there's some stuff where we didn't ban Channel Thunderstep, but we haven't played Channel Thunderstep. And I was kind of interested, like whenever I did, I'm going to build my first Ziggy list. The 6 yellow cards I have in there are Channel Thunderstep and Channel Lightning Valley. And I'm like, this will be a cool way to like keep the pressure on and draw cards. And are there going to be lightning tomes? And I think some kind of frustration for me is, okay, the card that the Majestic we did do is a lightning strike that's like Enlighten Strike. And you're like, I've already played this card, but now a card that I've played in the past now has a talent writ on it. It costs 1 and it costs a lightning flow. And you're like, are you going to give us Somersault lights where if you have a Somersault, you can put 1 back in your hand for every lightning flow you break? It's like, okay, if our hero power is going to be our old hero power, but with lightning flow, where Somersault will channel like Lightning Valley. Like, are we gonna get another channel where it's like, if you use a lightning flow, do what you used to do for free? And you're like, I don't want to buy worse cards. I kind of like I'm not understanding the design thought process of let's design cards that break lightning heroes. So because they're broken, we got to get rid of lightning cards you already have in your boxes at home. But be sure to buy these new lightning cards. Like when there's the Omens of the 5th Age come out in 2 years, is it going to be like all the lightning cards from Omens of the 3rd Age are now banned as well? You're like, I kind of don't like that, because whenever I buy cards, I kind of want to. I actually did this already, where I bought Talk a Big Game and was excited for Super Slam is going to break Talk a Big Game finally, and I'm super excited about this. And they were like, by the way, and Talk a Big Game's banned. And you're like, I swear to God, like I have been excited to play that card for a year and a half now, and now it's finally available to me. Like I think there's some kind of that thought process too. Like at least every Lightning hero has made it over 300 Living Legend points, where it's like, if you're a Lightning hero, you're gonna be good.
It feels a lot like rotation, basically. They're like, oh, new set's coming out, so these cards are banned. You're like, okay, cool. Could you have tried harder to, I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to ask, like, because it does feel bad. I mean, I think Somersault, I feel okay with that. It's like, it's a rare. You're like, okay, fine. That's not that crazy, but like, I don't know. It's like banning a weapon seems all like really crazy. Like I just pulled out, I just gotten my fucking cold foil Volzar like a couple months ago. Excited to get into Acilio. Now what the fuck? I guess I have 2 months I could play with it, so I guess that's cool, but it's also just kind of like, it feels weird. It's just weird knowing that it's going to change, but you don't know how it's going to change. But I don't know.
I think part of it too is we are not super used to rotation. It's super normalized in a bunch of other card games, right? But the difference between those card games and ours is the price of cards is way lower,
And we don't have rotation in this game.
And we don't have rotation in this game. So it like feels different, right? Like when your things go out. And I think to Blake's point, like we haven't had Channel Lightning Valley that long. We haven't had these lightning cards you're about to break long enough to where it feels like, oh, the design is antiquated and thus no longer fits into the game we are playing. And that's maybe what I think, to summarize what Blake was saying, which I can kind of agree to. But I'll concede all of this stuff because if it just makes the game better when Omens comes out, then I'll be like, cool, great job. I just don't know why you would why now is the time, not before, right? It seems like just put this out in an article right when the set releases.
Well, this was
or the product announcement.
This was the first ban announcement after the set release announcement.
Which is just, they make up those rules. That's their rule they made up. They could do whatever they want.
Our hands are tied. We're only in charge.
I put this broken card in the pre-con. I can't ban it.
Yeah.
Oh,
live with it. You fucking
which is the other part of this. We can't spend 100 years on this, Blake. We can't spend.
No, I just want to say one thing. CLV
okay, go to that.
Or Somersault could be a one of.
It's true.
And then you're like,
yeah.
well, Ziggy's going to be able to bounce the CLV and keep it around forever. It's like, cool. Have that be a tenet of that hero, and have heroes have to prep for that and figure out how to stop instants.
Yeah. We got Wobble. We got Negate.
Wobble doesn't work.
Wobble doesn't work because it's an instant. We have Negate, Wizards.
Stop.
Yeah, we need one of those. The other part of this ban and restricted thing was they basically said for Silver Age ban and restricted, what they're going to do is if a card is in a precon, they really don't want to ban it. And then if a hero that is banned, such as, cards that are banned, such as Lightning Press, Burn Up Shock, etc., things that got hit to nerf Briar, and Briar's precon is coming out in the chapter 3, that those cards will become unbanned because they are potentially in the precon, that they are really adverse to somehow confusing new players or ruining the sales of their products by having cards that are included in those decks that then become banned because there are problems in the meta, which feels weird that some of these policies are coming out at these times, not like at the beginning. So we get all the information. We just, I think, also learned about when our very first voting is going to happen. I think it's at the end of May, I think is what it said. And so it feels very much like, okay, cool. Like if these are the policies, these are the policies. But it really feels like, based upon how you're talking to us in this timing of stuff, that you're making up things as you go. You know, that's what it feels like. And that is like not what I want to see from the company that makes my favorite game. You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to talk about how we've been developing this format for years, we've called it Project Blue, we've been pilot testing it in New Zealand, how have we not then come up with these other parts? Right? Like, I don't, like, is this not somebody's job to think of these things? You know what I mean? And those are the things that, like,
presumably it's a whole team of people's jobs.
Right. And so these things like bother me in terms of like, I don't know. I don't know why it bothers me so much. It's just like, I think because my standard for them is very high. And if Zane was here, he would probably give them a lot more grace like he normally does, but he's not. So I'm going to get their ass without Zane here. So it's like, okay, cool that these are the policies. It feels like a really weird policy now. You know, I don't know how we can have legendary equipment, legendary cards. You can play stuff in the resolution step after damage before it gets go again to bounce that. Like, we can do all of these things, but we can't say like, okay, all cards and precons are legal at armories, but then once you go to the Pro Tour, here's the ban list for this event if you're going to play in that, right? And if your reasoning is like, well, it's somebody's like sacred collection that they have, or, you know, they this might be their first Pro Tour or whatever. It's like, dude, if your $10, let's say you bought the precon, which is like $20. If you bought that and then you flew to Japan to stay for, let's say, 4 days, the least issue you have about that whole trip would be 2 cards that got banned from the deck you plan to play that are commons or rares. You know what I mean? Like, that is the least of your worries financially or as an investment, in my opinion, if you were going to go to Yokohama. So I just don't know why we can't have nuanced stuff like that, but we're willing to have professional tour invites and professional tournament invites. You know what I mean? Like, that's more confusing, in my opinion. But I guess it's a financial decision, I suppose, and somehow that is going to make products not sell as well if you can play them at Armory, if we ban some. I don't know. So that, I mean, I guess that's the other argument. And I feel like I've talked too long now, so please.
One note that you know, I'll play Zane for a second.
Hell yeah.
They did say that this is part of like the Silver Age ramp up policy, and that it's affecting things right now because of how they're kind of feeling out the whole format, and that starting with set 20, the offerings will change. Quote, the offerings will change to something with far less influence over this type of decision making. So I don't know. I think at least they're signaling that they see it as a problem and they don't want to keep doing it, but they're just having to like suck it up and do it, which is fine and cool. But I think it's also kind of just, we talked about this in our production meeting of just Silver Age is in a weird spot of it's the commoner, it's the casual format, but then they're going to shove it in as a competitive thing to like everything they can. And it's like, once again, those two things are at odds with each other. And it's like, we have Classic Constructed. That is our premier competitive professional format. You don't need to make everyone also play Silver Age. Like Silver Age can be for the people who just want to like hang out and play and put little decks together and have fun. Like we don't have to bring competition into this. Like it doesn't always have to be that level. And I think that's something they continuously try to force into everything they're doing. That doesn't, I don't think it's at odds with like the people that they're saying it's for at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I agree. I totally agree with that, Colin, everything you said. I also understand that it is also
I'm Zane now. Sorry.
Call Zane. That Silver Age is your way into competitive play, right? But it was just, I think in the future, if we could get skirmishes before PQs, before RTNs or something like that, like that's a better ramp up for this format, I would guess, than the other way around, where we get 2 weeks of it as a PT format. And then after that's done, now we can play skirmish Silver Ages and these battleground Silver Ages and stuff. So just the timing is off a little bit, which is maybe some of the growing pains of this format. But it's like these things I feel like should be thought of and ironed out to just like make the biggest push we can to get new players, because that seems like that's the goal. Blake, any thoughts? Are you playing Talishar?
Let me play Blake. No, I'm listening to you guys. Jesus. Let me play Blake for a second here. I can see Silver Age ruining my love for Flesh and Blood. And it is no longer, I think, something that what do you mean? There's one new person at my armory on last Tuesday, and there was a total of 7 players. So there's one new person excited to play Silver Age, and then there's 6 legitimately killers that are practicing for the battlegrounds that's on Saturday. Tuesday and Thursday was my armory weeks. I didn't go to the armory on Thursday night because there's going to be another time of Silver Age. I don't care about Silver Age. I think it is something where why is this not really quite meshing between what we're getting from LSS and our player base? This is the first one where it's, oh wait, so was Living Legend, so I'm already lying. But this is another format where there's not Living Legend points given out. So we're used to balancing stuff with Blitz. We're used to balancing stuff for CC, because eventually this stuff will go away. But Chain is eventually going to come back in to Silver Age. KO, whether KO goes or comes, 6 months to 2 years from now, KO will come back again and be just as annoying if we don't ban the cards forever from the ban list. And we don't have control over that. We can vote all day long, but it's LSS that needs to do oh, you're right, we should get rid of the strongest KO cards so he doesn't have 35 blues. He only has 15 blues, and then it's a little bit more like not reliable for bigger tournaments. And I think that is something that I thought what you were saying was pretty interesting of if we had given Silver Age a year, like Silver Age has been around since November, and they were like professional tournament within a month. And if it had been a year of like, if you want to just do this on your own, yes, there's some Silver Age creators, but there's no big tournaments. There's no Brody Spurlock made the best deck. There's no Jacob Clements broke the format and told you how to play a hero that everyone thought was shit. It's actually the best hero if you know how to play it using this thing. And then they ban a card from that hero eventually, but you're like, we don't have living legend points for this, so the shit is going to be around for 5 years unless LSS decides it's not. And are there going to be zero men's of the third age young heroes that are like, oh, that's what we're excited about? And we do have a future thing of Bolton is going to maybe be a thing if we downshift a majestic to a rare and you're using a majestic weapon in a rares only format, because we know how to do this, like that could put Bolton over the edge. And it's like, is that enough for you to be excited about and play Silver Age now? And it's like, okay, I don't know. I just know I love CC so much, and I want to play CC, and I want to go do CC things. Draft is the one I will choke it and eat it if I want to play a bigger one. But if the Worlds next year is going to be 6 rounds of CC, 4 rounds of draft, or you can't do 4 rounds, 5 rounds of CC, 6 rounds of draft, 3 rounds of Silver Age, and then a top 8 of CC, I'm going to go like, oh my God, like, I'm going to skip that.
I will say, I think that's fair, Blake. You're allowed to not like Silver Age for sure. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. I will say I've been very vocal on this podcast that I enjoy Silver Age quite a bit and still do. And that it has been very good for my local area. We've gotten, like 3 new players in our scene, which is huge, so like
50% increase.
Yeah, it's doubled. It's doubled. We could run a draft now when Zero Men's comes out. So it is doing, I think, what it should do, and there's still a lot of positives for it. But there's like just a lot of stuff to still figure out. And that's how stuff dies, though, is like when companies don't think about how to implement it or potential issues or that sort of thing, right? Like Fantasy Flight
Legend format, like Blitz format.
Fantasy Flight is the fucking king of doing this, of like, here's this great idea we have, and then like, I guess we didn't think about all of that stuff. Oh well, we'll just make another game and kill this one. You know what I mean? And over my board game career, that has happened so many times.
I thought you were going to say over my board game body, or
yeah, that too.
My dead board game body.
My dead board game body.
Well, I think that says it all.
Agreed.
We're steadfastly confused at every move they make, but it's fine. They keep us guessing, and we I guess we'll just keep talking about it, but
we will.
That's our promise, because we have to be the longest running podcast.
We got to keep it going
ever.
It's weird because of the anecdotal evidence I've heard of somebody going, oh, I bought a Phi Precon Silver Age because I played Phi like 2 years ago. He's the one I recognized. I've bought my Phi Precon. I'm one of 7 or 8 people that are here. This is who LSS is focused on getting into the game right now with their stuff. And it's like, as an enfranchised person who's been around for 5 or 6 years, it's like, I think you got to do some stuff to keep the people around too. Like, I guess this is, I don't know if this is narcissistic. I don't know this is selfish, but I think I fell in love with Survivor. I fell in love with Flesh and Blood. I fell in love with movies because they were hard and I didn't understand them right away. And nobody helped me through them, holding my hand and saying, this is the easiest movie to watch. Like, Watching The Matrix as a 14-year-old blew my fucking mind. If they had stair-stepped me up to Matrix, I don't think Matrix would have blown my fucking mind. And I think that's something where when we drag you into CC and you go, do you know the mechanics of Flesh and Blood? Here's a deck from my backpack. No, you don't get to have the ownership of having your own deck and being excited about it, but come on in. Here's Dash.io. Here's what we're talking. I'll sit with you and we'll look at the top card together every time and I'll run you through the play lines. I think that's just so much more of a thing. I know it's harder for someone to do all this time, but I've been doing it for 6 years, teaching people new stuff in this game. And you're just like, I think showing everyone the lowest power level of Fab and being like, wasn't that exciting, is not exciting to me. And I'm just wondering if there's players that are like, it's so much cooler if I'm Prism and dropping ALS. Then I don't even think Prism is in this format because all of our good stuff is Majestics. But it's like, that shit blew my mind. How are we going to blow our new players' minds with commons and rares?
I mean, I don't know if I agree with everything you said, but I understand what you're saying. The game, like you said, CC is better. It's a more interesting,
right,
nuanced format. I don't think Silver Age is like, this is the easy version of the game. I think it's the fundamental version of the game where, like I started with an Ira deck, 2 Ira decks, and I played them against each other by myself because I was, quarantined and didn't have anyone to play with until I could get Jess to play with me. And that was great. I was like, this is cool. I see where this is going. I understand how the turns go. Like it led me to the next thing, which led me to the next thing, which led me to the next thing. So like, I don't think it's not a path for everyone, but it is a path for some people. And it's a path that allows people who want to like just buy a thing and try it out to be able to do that. Not everyone wants to go and then when they get there, they're not always going to have a Blake to give them a deck and teach them how to play. Like that's not everyone's experience when they go to their first like armory. I think it's a lot of people's, but they don't know that till they get there. So it can be intimidating. So, but I think, they can't build their business plan on the good faith of Blake-minded people.
Should be a t-shirt, Blake-minded people.
All right, I'll write that down.
I think you're correct. Appreciate everybody's opinion. And what is the best about opinions is throwing them into a tier list. That's right. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome to the main topic. It is our weapons tier list, or Wea'ons, as we like to say over here. I hope you're fucking ready for the Wea'on tier list, because here we go. There's 106 of them. We're going to throw them in a tier list, and then everybody's going to be there. So it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Tears of the Wea'ons.
Welcome, everyone, to the Tears of the Wea'ons of Flesh and Blood. Blake, I think you came up with some new tier levels.
Yes. Instead of S, we will call it iconic.
Iconic. It's iconic, man.
Instead of A, we'll call it meta.
Meta.
How many characters do we get? Like 6?
I think it can be as long as you want.
Let's try. I guess this is good for B.
B tier. I guess this is good. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Cool. C is limited only, please. And then D is unfunctional. Unfun for short.
Hell yeah. It's good.
I love that it goes the other side.
Yeah, totally good. You got to check out the YouTube video if you want to see how it figured out how to do unfunctional.
Oh wait, no.
Oh fuck. Colin's messing with some settings here. We're adding an
I'm
extra
adding
tier here.
one extra tier that is called book.
Got the book tier. It's at the bottom, but that doesn't mean it is the worst.
It stands alone. I can't. If I could, I'd let it, but I can't. So, but there we go. All right.
Also,
iconic.
Yeah,
Good.
go ahead. I will say one of our greatest jokes, running jokes of all time on our podcast is just saying words weird. Tears of the Wea'ons instead of
Zero
Weapons.
Men's of the Third Age. Junted. We have
Junted.
names for things.
We love
It's
it.
always funny to say things wrong.
Yeah. Where should we start? Should we start?
It loaded these up in the craziest order.
Great.
So we could just go from the top, Hunter's Clave. This is our card. It's
Iconic.
fucking iconic.
Yeah,
we
totally.
got to spoil this card.
We did. I don't.
Everybody just turned this off right away. They did their first one first. What the heck? Haters. Yeah, it's the only way to make most of those assassins from Hunted work. Of everyone was wondering, are we gonna have marking on demand? Turns out, yes.
Yep.
2 of them.
Shit, yeah, we are.
And then you're gonna flick it
It's like a booger.
like a bug, but not like a bug.
All
Next
right.
up,
Dude, Spider's Bite. We're going back-to-back assassin.
let's go. Iconic, baby.
I feel like
What is
Iconic's gonna be like 7, and there's not gonna be. I don't know.
Iconic's
you
just
say
going to be
whatever.
all assassin daggers. And
Yeah,
that's it.
sure.
We can move them around. We
We
but
can
I
fight
think
about it.
I think it goes in iconic. It's always good. That's the reason why I wouldn't put it in meta is because we are the attack action podcast. It's one of the biggest actions in the game, and Spider's Bite hits
It weakens us.
attack actions. Yeah, it's our antithesis. Man, dude, did we just spawn into existence like our Nemesis podcast? Somebody just firing it up.
The Spider's Bite podcast.
Yeah,
where
the
all they
Spider's
do
Bite
is
podcast.
talk shit about us. Fine.
And they have like lower beards only, no mustache, all Abraham Lincoln vibes. Just to be the antithesis. Anyway, next weapon.
It's the Zenith Blade, which is Hala's specialization, which
But this one unfunctional because we can't play it yet.
Perfect.
it's like, should we put it in book just to say fuck them for not telling us what it is? Symbiosis shot.
Meta. I'm gonna put that in meta.
You think meta?
Where would you put it? Fight with me, god damn it.
I don't know. Iconics can have too many things. Yeah, I think it's meta. It's just good, and it's the one Dio can use. Like no one uses it but Dio, right?
Right. It even says, I think, specialization on there.
Yeah, it says dash though. That could be any dash.
It's true. There's only one dash right now, though.
Fine. Fucking Summit the Unforgiving. Jarl's. Some might say iconic weapon.
I'm gonna say I guess this is good.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd put it there
at the
too.
end of. I guess this is good.
It
It's
also
at the
is,
end.
okay. I feel like I could put it down in unfunctional
Okay, do
because it's like nobody plays it. It's a great idea, but who wants to pay 6 for 6? You know what I mean?
And I think that's something that we will see a lot of. I think somebody on the design team said this is their favorite weapon they've ever designed. And
It
then
is a
it's like,
cool design.
how is it not? How are you not going to play Sledge of Anvilheim over this? And you're like, well,
Right.
shit. Or Bankbreaker. And you're like, oh, well, shit. Maybe it's not worth designing cool things if we can just numbers design.
So we can maybe come back to it, but that's where I'm going to put it. If you guys want to put it, I guess this is good. No argument from me.
Luminaris is iconic.
Luminaris is iconic.
Broken. Super broken.
I would say it's the best out of those 3 as well.
Absolutely. Top of the tier.
Boom. Oh, beautiful. I love Prism. Romping Club. I see.
guess this is good.
I love Romping Club. But yeah,
If Zane was here, he'd be flipping out and throwing it in iconic. Zane would put all of the Welcome to Wraith weapons in iconic and the Arcane Rising ones.
he'd have a point.
He kind of does. Blake, how do you feel about Romping Club? You don't like Club, do you? You're a Claw guy.
It's something where when you're introduced with a hero, you hope you would get a better weapon in 5 years, and you did with claws, but now you're back to either Romping Club or something else. So it's the base version, and you're hoping you got you bought nice headphones because you wanted them. You're not going to use the same headphones that you used in college.
It's fair. I guess this is good. It fits.
Zephyr Needle. Meta?
Meta. Yeah.
I think meta.
Yeah.
It's still a crazy design. I love that it can break. That's so funny.
Totally. And then we printed new cards and had to ban it right away. Like, well, even though it breaks, not high enough.
Edge of Autumn.
I
Shout out
guess
to
this is
Hyro.
good. That's where I'm putting it.
Yeah. Blake, what do you think?
I guess this is good.
Yeah. It's not unlimited, so it can't be there. And I guess it is technically functional. So, all right, there we go.
It has support now. So it's
Bank Breaker.
unfunctional.
How many times have you had Bank Breaker be played against you since the Max deck came out?
Dude, who is
Less
Max?
than 5?
Starfall. Starfall?
This is iconic.
Totally. One of the best weapons ever made. Ooh,
I'm going to put it
okay,
below
all right.
Hunter's Clave.
All right. That's fair. I feel better about that.
Someone will fight me. Dawn Blade Resplendent. This is stupid.
Unfunctional.
Unfunctional.
Aphrodisius. The orb. I don't even know what it is. The illusionist.
Should we at least try to say something about it? Do you think
Lim-
this will be in all the Ziggy lists, or do you think Ziggy will be playing a different illusionist weapon?
I bet they've been pretty spot on with, well, except for in Rosetta, but that's because they just have other broken weapons to use. For the most part, weapons people come out with, they use. Right? So I would say let's just put it in meta. Let's throw it up there. Let's call it.
I think it will be. Like it
Yeah.
does 2 arcane. I don't know. If you can do this on their turn, I think this is going to be fucking hella meta, and maybe
Hella hecka.
iconic.
Okay, we'll see. TBD on that one.
Yeah, it looks tight. I mean,
We love an orb.
dude, orb. We could have had an orb fucking tier. Damn. Banksy, who we now know is just some white guy from England.
Limited only, please.
Fucking, they just took such a big shot with Max, and I think it was such a miss.
Yeah.
Nebula Blade.
Nebula Blade was only played in limited, right? Was it ever in
It,
actual
Shane
Chris
used
Dry
it
list?
for a while.
Shane used it. It was a meta weapon. It was used quite a bit because we didn't have anything better early in the game. It has a soft spot in my heart, but I think ultimately when we stack it up against those other weapons up there, I guess this is good. You
Cool.
know?
Top of, I guess.
It's better than
Yeah,
Romping
I would
Club.
say,
It makes a rune chant. It's pretty cool. In Chain, it was great. It like did some shit in Chain.
Yeah.
Redliner.
Has been replaced by another bow, so now it's unfunctional.
Yeah. And that bow's probably also unfunctional.
Tecloplasma Pistol.
Iconic.
Yeah.
It's got to be iconic.
Yeah.
right?
I think this is one of the 5 things I would introduce to that era of Flesh and Blood pairs that made them go, holy shit, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's
When
a sick art on that too.
you assemble Exodia too, and you're just like, all right, here comes 15 damage.
Go ahead. and
Ether
put that
Conduit
there. Not
is
worth thinking about.
unfunctional. Fucking Anothos has got
It's
to be
iconic.
iconic, right?
Yeah. Nice
All right.
placement.
Thank you. I'm just fucking vibing this bitch out. Luminaris Celestial Fury. This one's not good, right?
That's the bad one.
Yeah, it's lag. Angel's Glow, that's the good one. Also, I hope everybody's fucking locked in for 106 of these.
Bro, we're almost there. We've only got
Oh my god, there's so many.
got this many left.
Bolting Blade, unfunctional.
You mean Beaming Blade? Unfunctional. Memeing Blade.
Fucking Moment Maker.
I guess this is good.
Because there's a lot of lists that don't play it anymore, not right?
Yeah, I think so.
It looks sick. I wish it was. Well, you know, I guess it's good. Fucking
Next
Rosetta
one,
Thorn.
I'm
Oh
going to go
my
ahead and say
God.
this is the best weapon of all time.
Yeah, we're gonna go iconic above Luminaris for sure.
Dreadbore. Is
Meta.
a bow.
Dreadbore is meta, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Dreadbore's sick. It's a clear, powerful weapon that is a real pick. You know?
All right,
Hellhammer.
Hellhammer. Blake likes the Hellhammer. Wait, is the Hellhammer or no? You were fucking with the other one. Never mind.
Dreadbore, yeah. Hellhammer is unfunctional.
But you can play it in Sage right now with Levia. And
Oh,
it's
this
like a
is
thing.
this is for CC, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for real Wea'ons, okay?
This next one is so unfunctional, it's insane. We got into fights with people online about which one's the best weapon to use for old school Icelander, and it was like
Kraken's
like,
Aether Vein
never
though,
good.
gets to be at the top of unfunctional because of its brief moment it had in LL with rampant growth life.
All right, Voltaire Strike twice. It's got to be iconic, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would say top 5.
Top 5. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it ruined people's life for a whole year and a half.
I'm starting to feel, yeah, it definitely bumps Hunter's Clay. I mean, Hunter's Clay for sure.
Fucking Duskblade. This
Literally
one,
unfunctional, out of the box. Players, we made a mistake.
I feel like that makes it iconic, though.
I know, that's what I was going to say. We
Know
could
what I mean?
argue that it is
Legendary.
iconic for how just insane they were for printing it.
And banning it instantly.
Yeah. Before,
then-
see, that was the first pre-ban. It was Duskblade. They banned it from its new set.
And then people opening the cold foil like instantly and being like, dang.
Yeah. That fucking sucked back when cold foils were worth it. Shiver. This is
Limited only.
Limited only. Decimator Great Axe. Can we just put like dumb? Like with
Yeah.
like 5 M's and a B? Dumb. I don't know.
I guess this is good. At the bottom, though.
Is it kind of meta though? Or no, is that Silver Age that it's had?
Silver Age.
Yeah. okay.
Silver Age. Yeah.
But it's had a couple moments in like bigger.
Somebody
Totally.
top 8'd with a Decimator, Great Axe, Fangless.
Some
Yeah, but-
sickos show up to their local armory and have Decimator Great Axe cold foil and play Olympia and then flip over 4 Marvel gold pieces and show up on Wednesday night and they're like, all right, here we go.
All right, we got 5 more rounds to go. A flail
Of agony.
of a guinea.
It's
It's
very
top
good.
Of, I guess this is good.
Yeah. Super good for Vincent. Super, super good. But it's their specialization. So
Rugged
Maybe.
Roller is unfunctional.
unfunctional. Spell Bane.
Jubiel.
Jubiel.
Spellman.
Unfunctional.
What stupid fucking.
It's either
sword this
that
is.
or I guess this is good at the bottom, but whatever.
Name 5 times someone has played that against you.
I've played it twice, so
There you go.
it didn't work though.
Iconic.
Bottom of I guess this is good.
No way. Rock is iconic, bro. It is a cultural movement.
I think. I
Okay,
mean,
look.
I guess it depends. All right. Are we talking about like actual usage of weapons or like how much we just like them?
Both. It's our tiers of Wea'ons. So
Rock
I
is
would-
so funny. It's so
You
funny.
guys
that
have
they were just
never played Brute or never
Yeah,
tried to
but-
make it work. Like,
Rock is so iconic that they came up with an entire hero just to be able to play it. And then they later printed a card that was like Rock Festival with a guy going, "Ooh," that you picked for an art draft.
oh, I forgot about that. It's iconic.
Yeah, it is.
I love it. I'm putting it up there. Scepter of Pain.
Meta.
Meta.
Yeah,
And
think
it's
so.
back.
Fucking meat axe. I kind of hate the meat axe, but
Some people
I
are trying to
don't
make
know.
it work right now. I would put it at either I bought the bottom of I guess this is good or the top of limited only, please.
Yeah.
people
I'm
have been
fine with
trying to make it work for a while. All right, Hexagore.
Largely
Hexagore's-
unfunctional, but I guess this is good at the bottom. Just because I've been working on it for a month now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I would say it's unfunctional.
Cool. Let's do that then.
No, I agree with Blake. I guess this is good at the bottom.
It's also iconic in terms of our hearts. So that seems like a fine tier for it to be in. Like, what weapon is going to kill you? You know? Like,
Flail of Agony.
yeah, exactly. Oh, that's true.
Wait, what happened to your friend Steve? Oh, the gun he was using actually was killing him the more he used it, and he finally succumbed to it.
Yeah. true.
What?
Dread
Your-
Scythe. God, I wish this was good.
I guess this is good. That's what that should have been. Is I wish this was good or better. I wish this was better. Is what that tier should be.
I like that.
Mm.
Should we
We're gonna
just change
change
it
it?
right now? Mid tier. I wish this was good. Yeah. Perfect. Wish this was better. Great. Love it. Except for now, Decimator Great Axe should be an unfunctional.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't wish you were better. I started to get sweating now.
Hatchet of Body. I guess we should do Hatchet of Body and Mind is in the same one.
True.
'cause
Limited
they're-
only, limited only.
Only. Yeah.
What if we put one in Iconic?
Pour one out for Bolton.
It's iconic in the sense that they were like, here's this cool light warrior and his dope sword, but you have to use these dumb axes. And you're like, great. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we did it. Everyone, welcome to Book. It's the Annals of Sutcliffe. Let's go, Book.
Oh, book.
And you knew it was
Fucking-
purple. That's crazy.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
Why do you think I made it purple? This one, what does he want to do?
Orbitoclast.
Draw a card if an attack action card and a non-attack action card were pitched this way, create a rune chant. For 3, you spend 3 to draw a card and create a rune chant. No go again is insane.
It's nuts, right?
It's fucking
just-
nuts.
It's crazy. Orbitoclast is, I wish this was better. It's had moments in the meta with Dromai. It has a whole card lobotomy now, but I still wish this was better. It's,
Yeah.
Nobody's putting it in main board.
Kadachi could be top 5, maybe.
Iconic for sure. For sure. Better than Clave. Definitely. Better than Voltaris?
Voltaire's
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
Quicksilver Dagger. This is dumb.
Unfunctional.
I wish this was better or unfunctional. It's unfunctional. It's unfunctional.
Yeah. Nobody's played it ever in their life.
The Hanabi Blaster.
It currently does not have 2 Steam counters on it, so it's unfunctional.
Got him. Fucking Winter's Whale is. Wait,
right,
what?
we-
What are you
I
saying?
just
Top
think we
5.
could put Hanabi Blaster in. I wish this was better because it's a cool idea to just boost and then blast. But that's my only thing. If you want to put it on functional, you can put it back there. I'm just saying.
No, this is great.
Okay. This tier list is fucking bitching. This is the best tier list we've ever done.
Dude, let's go. Winter's Whale.
I believe it's
Iconic.
the top 5.
You've said that for like 6 different
Every
cards
time
now.
we get in there. Okay, better than Clave. Yes,
No, that's
better
it.
than
That's
Kodachi.
top 5. That's our top 5 is Rosetta, Luminaris, Voltaire, Kodachi, and Winter's Wheel. It might be better than Kodachi. Is it better than Voltaire? Yeah. No.
Okay, cool. I
Is
like
it?
these vibes.
Yeah.
I think it might be
Yeah, I think so. Fucking Sears Stone.
unfunctional. Oh yeah, or it could also be a book.
That's one you thought was a book, so we might as
It
well.
is, yeah. Let's throw it in there. Even though it's an orb,
Orbs can be books too. You just
That's
gotta
true.
look at them right.
they're not in a box; they're in an orb.
The Teklo Leveler.
I would say limited only, please.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy that Teklo doesn't have a more iconic weapon than that, of like the most basic shit.
it's pretty good, but yeah, it's a little boring. Kind of like Teklo. Surgeon Aethertide.
I wish this was
Meta.
better.
I think it's a meta pick for sure.
Is it?
Just because of Verdance's lifestyle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spot right there.
Okay.
What was that for news?
The
Little-
Boon Basher.
Literally book.
Yeah, Book's cooking now. Book's the fucking the worst one.
Maybe it's the best though at the same time.
Yeah. Obsidian Fire.
I think this is meta.
Yeah,
Clearly knew
Great.
what they were doing with making this weapon.
super
I feel
good.
like it could become iconic long term.
I think so.
But I think meta is right.
Yeah, I think all of the draconic weapons are super good.
Yes.
Well thought of, well designed.
Okay, I'm gonna make this wider so we can see everything.
Cool.
All right,
Great.
next up, Ball Breaker.
That is a
Unfunctional.
limited only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Miller's, what is it? Grindstone.
Meta.
Meta.
It's good for sure. I think it could be at the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good.
That's fine. What is this one?
Hot streak. Hot streak because there's somebody with me in my meta that crushes everyone with it. It's the bottom of the meta.
I think
It's
so
like
too.
Really good with Kasai.
It's a good Kasai pick. Yeah.
Mm.
We should
right.
read what this one says. No, this is the good one.
Luminaris Angels Glow. This one's meta for sure.
This
This
is
is
a
the one
good
that
one.
gives your heralds and angels go again.
Yeah, there's a
Meta.
yellow card.
This is my gripe with the weapons that are given. This is why the new orb for Ziggy is cooler, because it's like a thing you actually use. All the other weapons for illusionists are just an extra bit of hero text. You don't do anything with them. They just sit on the board and affect stuff.
Mm.
Ophidius actually costs a thing and does a thing. So it's a better weapon. Better design, in my opinion. Feels more like a weapon, not extra hero text. Thank you, Blake. Thank you. Yes.
Perry Blade.
I wish this was
Unfunctional.
better. Okay, unfunctional.
Well, we could wish it was better. I think it's a cool design.
Nobody's ever played it though. Yeah,
That's
it's
true, okay.
unfunctional.
I mean, it's limited. It's limited though, right?
Yeah.
It's a rare that you could maybe get in limited.
Oh, it's a rare. Okay, never mind. Fucking unfunctional. I do love the idea of a weapon that can block, though. I think that's
Totally.
fucking cool.
It is cool.
That's why they only did it once and made it not really strong.
Reality Refractor. Is it meta?
Yeah, I think so.
It's either
Or bet you
There's-
wish it better. Actually, if it
there's-
was any better, it would be insane. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Sand.
I don't think there's a weapon in
Sandscour
the
Great Bow.
game that more people thought was I wish this was a little better.
Agreed.
That
I
is
wish
the
this was better.
epitome of that tier.
Which one? The
Sandscara Great Bow. It's
I
the
wish
top.
this was better.
It's the top of that tier for sure. It had a moment in Baltimore.
Centauri Saber.
This is as meta as it gets, or
Yeah.
the worst iconic, but I don't think it's iconic. I think
Yeah.
it's not cool enough to be iconic.
Yeah. Scale peeler.
Meta. Yeah, somewhere in there. Just right in the middle somewhere. Who cares?
It's better than this one's got to be up there.
Yeah. Angel's Glow is probably, yeah.
Top of meta.
There we go.
It's fucking
Top of the
good.
meta. Super good.
Staff of Verdant Shoots. Is that what it is?
Limited only,
Yep.
please.
Limited only.
Mini Meat Axe.
Limited only, please.
High Riser.
Limited only, please.
I would say High Riser sucks ass and should go in unfunctional.
Or book.
It's not a book. It doesn't get to be a book. Books have redeeming qualities. High Riser.
There's literally no reason to play High Riser ever in the history of the game.
Yeah. Even in limited, you didn't want to play it. You wanted to play Millers instead.
Cool.
The
Mark of the Huntsman.
It's pretty good. I think we're just going to put it in limited only, though. Even though sometimes it comes in, it shows up elsewhere. But so does Techno Leveler. So we'll put it in there.
Tight.
Zen was good for the entire year he was out, and this was his weapon 80% of the time, you'd say, or no?
Yeah, I would say it's meta. It's a meta pick. I don't know if it's iconic. It's a good weapon for sure. Whatever it's called, Staff of Tiger Taming.
Yeah.
Tiger Taming Takara.
Takachara.
I also have to do all of these by their picture only because they're so small here as we record that I'm doing it only by picture.
They're so small for me, and I've got it blown up so big. Savage
Claw is so. I wish this was better.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would be like, "This is fantastic." We've been waiting for this for 5 years.
All right, what is this one? Brush.
That's a book one. That's for it's an unfunctional hero in CC.
Great. Brush of Heaven. What even is that card?
It's like
the Brush of Heavenly Rights. Oh, it's Adjudicator. Oh,
yeah. It's for judges.
That shouldn't even be on here. It's dumb. It's just like judge. No, I'm just kidding. Kunai of Retribution.
Meta.
It's pretty
I think
good
so.
meta.
Yeah, I think some people maybe would say it's iconic, but I would say it's the.
Tell them to shut the fuck up. It's our show.
There you go. Yeah.
Beckoning Mistblade.
This is a tough one. This one I've been thinking about a lot when we were thinking about this tier, whether it was S or A, and I still don't know. It could be iconic. It's pretty insane weapon. You know what I mean? Because when you get a play somebody's blue, when Macho Grande comes in for 8 dominate go again, 9 dominate go again is pretty iconic. But also a meta pick though.
Why the fuck did they make a hero that could do that?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Kissed you on the face though and took your card. Iris of Reality, I think, is
meta.
Yeah, there's
just
I played that for a couple months. It was so fun. It's right next to Reactor. That makes sense. Refractor.
Yeah. Orbs. Shout out to Orbs.
Orbs can also be books, but these orbs are good. Plasma barrel shot.
Unfunctional.
Yeah, that's unfunctional, right?
This is the most unfunctional weapon in the game.
Merciful battle axe.
None of the numbers on that makes any fucking sense.
Graphene Calicera is a token weapon. It's a book. It's a book.
What?
You literally have to play a non-attack action to get it or transform into somebody else. It's a book.
Now we're just making stuff up.
You can't even start the game with one of these.
Doesn't that make it cool though?
It is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I wish this was better.
We could put it in meta. I mean, it's a huge part of the game plan of Marionette. Like, it is the deck.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Fucking Death Dealer. This one, We got to put in iconic for Zane.
Yeah. And
Death
it is
Dealer
iconic.
is iconic. Yeah.
It is iconic.
No, it's just for Zane.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, it's pretty. Death Dealer's crazy. You fucking draw a card. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We love that shit. Raiden.
This is a weird one that I don't think fits our stuff because it's like,
Dude,
I don't think it could be better.
Because it tags for 0.
You can't play it in limited. It's unfunctional if you don't have soul. But
it's
I,
like,
I wouldn't call it meta.
it's certainly
So
iconic.
it's iconic.
It is
Better
like,
than-
it's probably the coolest weapon, right?
yeah.
Okay, the cool points get it by rock then, yeah.
Yeah. If we're gonna put Rock up there, Raiden
Yeah, I
goes
think
up there
Raiden.
also.
Like
as
the
being
fact that
fucking
you can
cool.
play, you're gonna play it and be attacking for 0, and someone literally has to sit there and be like, "Well, fuck, is it gonna be 0 or not?" And
Or just the fact that when you charge your soul, it then comes in for free and 3, and you can then hero power to give it go again, as is just sick.
yeah, pretty good. All right, Talishar, fucking A, man.
Unfunctional.
Really?
Iconic. Talishar the Lost Prince is iconic. This is an iconic generic weapon. The
Is it
only
the
one we
only
have.
generic weapon? Yeah.
The
I
only
think
generic weapon we have. This is
the only
iconic.
generic weapon has to be iconic.
Yeah. Come on,
Oh.
Blake.
I'll put it below rock. All right, here we go. What is this? Dune Blade book? This looks like a book. to me.
Dawn Blade.
Book.
Dawn Blade book.
Iconic.
Fine.
I know. We hate it, but it's got to go up there. But it's going below a Nothos.
Before the lightning sword for sure.
Before the lightning sword?
Above Death Dealer?
Bro. Would you rather play against?
How many times is fucking
Yeah, how many
Dorinthia-
counters have you put on Death Dealer?
how many times has Dorinthia hit Living Legend? I think Aurora will do it twice before she does.
That would be hilarious.
Let's go.
Chat, clip that.
Clip that shit. All right. Nerve Scalpel.
Where'd we
Pretty
put the
meta.
other one?
Right
Meta?
right next to Scale Peeler.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
God, we're running out of room here. Oh my God. It's freaking
No.
out.
You're doing great.
It's doing awesome.
Nerve Scalpel's
Perfect.
cool.
It is cool.
Galaxia Black.
That
Ooh,
is.
I wish it was better or limited only.
Limited only, please.
Yeah, I'm going to put it towards the top of limited only.
Cool.
It's a vibe. Is the first, in quotations, kind of Marvel, right? It had an alt art.
Yeah.
Make it
Jack
iconic then.
Jesus, Blake. It's not what we were saying. We just
Blake
a little bit of a history.
passes out from frustration. Nitro Mechanoid.
Galaxy
Is a
Blade.
weapon? This is a non-attack action.
It is that's when the other side of it is, but then
Oh,
it
right.
becomes
Construct.
a weapon.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Hilda. Sorry.
Oh, Hilda. Yeah, it's
Holy-
construct on one side, and then on the back side is a mechanologist weapon equipment item. It's got weapon on there.
I don't know what to do with it's a book.
Hilda said, "Put it in iconic with her barks."
It's
I mean-
crazy. It's a crazy designed thing.
I
But
would
it
put
only works in max. I wish this was better. Meta? Iconic? I don't know what to do with this. This one's breaking my brain.
I legitimately thought Nitro Mechanoid stuff was gonna be like immediately Living Legend, and it has barely maybe gotten 50 points. So I wish this was better. Is a very good spot for it.
Okay. All right. That's a good argument. Or good
'Cause, like,
reasoning.
If they had let Max keep the high octane and like been a real hero over the last 2 years, I think we'd all be like rolling our eyes like this deck sucks to play against, but it'd be like it's an actual hero you can play.
Volzar.
Volzar is the reason we're doing this whole tier list because we were like, wow, Volzar feels pretty iconic. And how many weapons recently have felt iconic?
Wow, you're
Put it
putting
at
it
the
at the
top.
top. Hell yeah. Justice for Volzar.
Wait, what? Okay, top 5.
It's probably
you-
down
you-
over here.
Well,
I mean,
I would say it's better than Clave. I feel like Hunter's Clave needs to move. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Now I feel
move it
better.
down. Yeah, okay. All right. The barbed getaway, castaway.
Castaway. Limited only.
Mm-hmm.
Reaping Blade, meta.
I would say this is the meta weapon.
Yeah. Always the reason.
Graven
Graven Call,
Call.
literally the best dagger of all times. My favorite weapon. So probably meta. Slash, I mean, it might actually get bumped to. I wish this was better because like now there's not a reason to play it because we play Graven Gloves instead of Flick Knives. So
Damn.
I know,
But I mean,
right? Isn't that crazy?
As we go on, we remember all the fun times we had together.
could it be? I'll put it at the bottom of meta
All right.
because, like, I feel like it could come back.
It could come back.
We won't now do it. What the fuck is this thing?
This is
Claw of-
Claw of Vincerakai.
Oh,
That's a
This
meta
is
weapon.
Literally only a tech piece. So where do we put tech pieces?
meta.
The bottom of
Same
meta.
reason we just put Graven Call there.
Is that the one that has
Spell Void.
Spell Void? I fucking hate this thing. Fuck this shit. Book.
Claw.
Claw's got to be iconic.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't put it in unfunctional. I just needed to scroll up.
Yeah, right in there. Yeah, Savage Claws.
Fucking hummingbird of butt something.
Unfunctional. This stupid loot that you can only play with a bard.
It's crazy. Hummingbird Call of Adventure. It's a bard weapon. Each hero create. This is the dumbest thing. I love that it just fires automatically. And we're gonna put this in book.
Spitfire.
I wish this was better.
I wish this was better. This is a big one.
Ooh.
Scroll of Ancestry here.
I think this is a very well designed
Ledger.
weapon, which I would say iconic. Like,
I say put it in book. A scroll is a book.
What is scroll if not book, but rolled up? You know.
I mean, yeah, the first book is scroll.
Well, I think first book was tablets, but
Oh, okay, I concede that point to you. Well done.
so I guess rock is also a book.
No, rock has book potential. It's not a tablet yet.
So I think because it is scroll, it breaks out of book because it actually is good and works and is tight.
All right, fair.
So there we go. Then there's that weird Narcs hammer, right? Is that what this is?
Brevant's weapon,
Is this
whatever it's
Brevant's
called.
weapon?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even know what that one's called.
It
The
is.
gavel. No, this is adjudicator.
No, this is
Never
the
mind.
adjudicator
Book.
Book.
I don't even know
Gavel
why.
of Natural Order.
I don't even know why those are in here. Titan's Fist.
Meta. One of the most meta weapons for sure. It's just math.
Crucible of Aetherweave. We're going iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Above Anothos and Death Dealer. Is it better than Volzar though?
No.
I have feelings. All right, that's fine. I'll put it there.
It's not better than Waning Moon either, in my opinion.
Well,
We'll
we haven't
get to
gotten to Waning
that.
Moon
I
yet,
know,
bro. It's
yeah.
literally the last card. Okay,
Okay.
the fucking hammerhead.
Harpoon.
I think this is either the bottom of meta or the top of I wish this was better.
Agreed.
I think it fits exactly what the hero wants to do, but
It's right there with Sandscour. It's like the same thing. Yeah.
But what
this
the
is
hero wants
so
to do is
unfunctional.
already bad.
It's insane.
Which one is this?
This is the
It's
new
the
bow from this set that you've never
Farlight-
heard of.
Farlight Longbow.
Farlight?
Majestic.
Farlight
Yeah.
Longbow. Great.
This one says pay 1, you can target anyone.
Yeah, your arrow attacks may target any opposing hero or ally.
Oh, so they can pretend like they have a game into anyone that has allies.
Yep.
What is this fucking one?
Shield Breaker. or
Shield
Basher,
Breaker.
whatever it is. It's the new hammer that it should be an unfunctional just because of how mad it made me that was not Betsy's log for the millionth set in a row. So
Book.
I feel like book is cool though. I guess it is cool. It is cool. I'll concede the point, which I've been saying a lot, that it is a cool weapon.
Book is not. I don't know. Book is cool, but it's also not cool. You know, it's for fucking nerds. Sledge of Anvilheim. Here we go. We're in the last couple. We
Meta.
got this.
The end of meta. Yeah. Because it's a tech piece.
It's
Yeah.
a tech piece. Rotwood
Limited
What is it?
only, the bottom.
Reaper. Rotwood Reaper.
Reaper. Here we go. Searing Emberblade. Fuck.
I feel like this is the top of meta or the bottom of iconic. It's
Yeah.
Fi's weapon. Fi has never thought about another weapon because this weapon is so good, but it's as basic as they come design wise.
But it's so solid though of a weapon and design. You know? It's so good.
Yeah, it does everything he wants to do.
Yeah.
Right there.
Red Spine Manta.
This is the one that replaced the other red bow. So
I wish this was better.
Another bow that we wish was better.
That's 3 in a row.
It's just the bow row.
Yeah.
Bow row. Cogworks Burge Sparker.
Blunderbuss, I think.
Blunderbuss.
It's at the
Limited
bottom of
only.
I wish this. Oh, okay.
What do you say?
Limited only, please.
Yeah, throw it in there in the middle. This is something stupid. The Teklo something from Round the Table or something like that.
Unfunctional.
Yeah.
Is this another? What is this one? God damn these fucking hammers!
Oh yeah, it's another
Hammer of
adjudicator.
Havenhold. No, this one.
That's
This
Brevin's
one's
weapon.
Brevin. This is the Narc's weapon. What does it do?
Unfunctional. It's a
Attack.
text for 3. If you have a chivalry in your pitch zone, it gets +1.
Oh, that's fucking stupid. Look. Then we got another fiddle.
Yeah, hummingbird or no, jinglewood, smash hit.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
I kind of like how this design is, though. If it only breaks if it hits.
I mean, I guess so. It's stupid though.
I
so we
think-
wish this was better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good spot.
All right. What is
This one is Taro's weapon, the redwood hammer.
Made it into one weekend of Jarls for some big tournament, I think, too.
I wish this was better. Yeah, I live in the redwood, so I feel a kinship to it. So, but I wish this was better as its true place. Storm of Sandakai.
Can't be smaller than meta. Is it iconic?
I just have a hard time putting extra hero text weapons that are illusionists that don't do anything other than say stuff up much higher.
Okay, so put it next to Reality Refractor.
Ooh, it's another orb.
Is it an orb? It is an orb.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
an
a
orb.
scepter.
No way.
It's a
Really?
scepter, motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Dude.
It's got a handle. It's an
Taylor,
orb.
he snuck it into iconic when you weren't looking.
I saw that.
Why would it not be iconic?
I don't know, because Droma is stupid, but just because of the stuff I said, it just sits on the board and just has text. You don't even use it. But you can put an iconic at the bottom. It's fine.
You could argue you use it every single time.
You don't use it. It just happens.
All right, fine. Then it's book.
No, you could put it in iconic. I think it was fine there. Top of book? Whatever. I don't care. Who cares?
Man, fuck this. I don't want to do this anymore. Quit right before the last one.
Yeah, this is dumb. This was a bad idea. Sorry, everyone.
Delete everything.
We'll
Yeah,
just delete this, and we'll never upload
Yeah.
it separately as its own video. Waning Moon.
Wayne Yang Moon.
Wang Yang Moon.
Iconic.
Yes.
How iconic, though.
This is an iconic scepter. More than Volzar, in my opinion.
Whoa, top 6.
Top 6. Yeah. That's the final weapon. Here we are. We're at the top. We're going to read these all now in order. No, just kidding. Let's fiddle with the iconic tier and make sure we have these in the right zone. So our top 5 are Rosetta Thorn, Luminaris, Winter's Whale, Voltaire, Strike Twice, and Harmonized Kodachi. Do we feel Kodachi deserves to be in the top 5 still? Blake in the front.
Yes.
Okay. More than Waning Moon, more than Death Dealer, more than Rock.
I like it because it's like it's one of the first that's like, well, if you pitch this, then it does these other, it's like no, because fucking Anothos did that too. I don't know.
I think
it's kind of boring.
But it's also like extremely powerful, right? It has
because it fucking kills you if you get there.
It has a deck constraint, building constraint.
Deck building constraint. That's not where I was going. Kodachi for one, I think is one of the most bad things of all time. And then I also think the idea of Kodachi lock is something that you got to tell new players of like, cool. When you get down to ninja and you're at 1 health, you have to block 2 Kodachis, and then they still have 3 cards to kill you with afterwards, and you're only going to have 2 cards to block. You're screwed. You have to beat the ninja before the end game.
And it pairs with Mask of Momentum, etc. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We did it.
I think that's it.
That was the tears of the Wea'ons, everyone. Everyone do your weapons pose.
Oh, yeah, right.
And we run off into the distance.
That's pretty good. That's a lot of freaking weapons.
There's so many weapons in this game. It's crazy.
What's crazy is how I still feel we don't have enough weapons.
I think
you know what I mean?
I think I would love to. We earnestly did this. I don't think we really. It's not that we put thought into every second of it, but I think we did try. So I would love to use this type of stuff, not for arguments, but for like, oh look, when you look at the iconic are weapons iconic because they're heroes living legend, or are the iconic weapons stronger? And like, that's why they're iconic. And like for some heroes that don't have iconic weapons, they're not living legend. And like, how could we fix this or whatever? And it's like, if you look at it, lightning heroes, wizards,
rune blades,
illusionists, rune blades, they all have extremely strong weapons, and they all have more living legend stuff.
Wait, is every class represented with an iconic weapon? We have rune blades, illusionists, guardians, rangers, ninjas, wizards, assassins, warriors,
mechanologists,
mechanologist,
brute, generic covers everyone. So
Yeah, I think that's every class, right? Well, I mean,
No,
No, there's
not
no
bard,
pirate.
and there's no pirate, and there's
Wait,
no
what?
necromancer.
What fucking weapon does Gravy use?
He doesn't have
say
one.
weapon on the bottom.
He just has
Oh, he has his
offhanded
fucking
compass,
compass.
which is a book.
Damn. Compass is book. Okay, hold on. I'm saving this image. I'm uploading it. It has to be complete, even though it's not a weapon.
It's not. But I think that's every class, right? We didn't miss one.
Top of book. Book compass.
Hell yeah. Love that offhanded thing. So, I mean, what I would like to riff on and on what Blake was saying is there's just so many weapons that wind up in unfunctional, and I wish this was better. And that's maybe why it doesn't feel like there's enough. Like, we need more in iconic in the meta realm. Always. There can never be enough weapons, in my opinion, that you can play.
I think it's just one of the clearest ways of defining like a different play style for a hero. And it's like we've seen people be able to, use a weapon as kind of the main point. It is the thing you kind of want to build your deck around. So like when a weapon doesn't really incentivize that, it kind of falls flat. And I think the only exception being assassin, because the assassin has like tools that are meant to combat other people. So it's like they all kind of do the same, but they target different decks. So I think that's really the only one where it's like it's less about your deck building constraint, but it's about theirs, I guess. Blake, what you got?
I realized raise my hand is so stupid and ridiculous as I was doing it. I think the one layer that makes me very interested, because I think weapons are something that, as somebody who showed up right before, like, clearly the best weapons ever are from Tales of Aria. And it was such a holy shit. Monarch and Tales of Aria have regular weapons, and then they also have majestic weapons, because some of it's for limited, and now the majestic weapons are mostly used for CC. I think Tales of Aria is by far the strongest weapons, but then the rehash of that was called Rosetta, and we have two weapons. The lightning ones are both in our top 10, but then the earth ones are both not anywhere close, of limited only. And it is very interesting to me it felt like the lightning weapons were specifically tailored to those specific heroes and their hero powers. And then the earth ones could not give a shit less about their heroes' hero powers. And it was like, but both of those earth heroes have already 11 legends. So imagine them with stronger weapons. It's like you almost can't.
Yeah. I think too, that feels like a design choice based upon what we already have available to us, right? Is that it's like we already got better wizard staffs than what Verdance is going to use, so we'll just tailor this for the limited environment. Same thing with Florian, right? And having not using Rotwood Reaper. So
yeah,
I don't know.
If somebody played Rotwood Reaper against me and they said, spend a lot of time on this, it would be like, okay, psycho, or like, okay, like, that is cool. But I think what's interesting is a 1 cost 3 damage weapon is just better than 90% of the stuff you can do as a rune blade. So it's like, that's why they're getting rid of it for Rosetta, because they want you to play a lightning blade that's coming out for Aurora 2 instead of just playing a 1-for-3 weapon.
Yeah, which I think is good, because I mean, the reason we play Reaping Blade so much is just because the math is better and it has no hoops to jump through, right? Like, Rotwood Reaper is good. It's a 2-for-4, but you have to have played an aura, right? But then you're like, well, it doesn't have the hit effect of Nebula Blade, which is the same thing, 2-for-4, but have to have also done the same thing, basically. Played a non-attack action. And then it has a hit effect, so you would just play Reaping Blade in that space. But then you could just be like, well, I don't have any, won't matter what I build my deck around. This one just is 1 for 3, and I can curve that out so much easier, you know? So I like it that it's going to be banned in the upcoming set, because it'll make it so we have to use something else. Perhaps Dread Scythe in Aurora.
I also think when you put all this like this, earnestly like we did, thinking about this, maybe we haven't done each little layer of this. When you see pockets of warrior weapons, you see pocket of mechanologist weapons, there's brute weapons, you're like, I feel like these could be stronger, because warrior isn't going to have like instant speed shenanigans on their non-attack actions. They literally don't have attack actions in warrior. Like, we need the warrior weapons to be strong and iconic and have extra text written on them. And I feel like that's some design that could be opened up, of like, if you pitched a non-attack action, if you pitched a defense reaction, like, or something like that, to make your opponent doesn't know if your riposte is going to go, your epee is going to go this way or that way based on how you pitched a card, and maybe you don't know based on what you're doing too, or whatever. There could be so much more warrior card designs than a 1 for 2 blade that we've been using since literally Crucible is still the meta weapon for warriors for two-handed weapons.
Well, we'll see if Zenith Blade, how good that is. You know, hatchets could come back, etc. I mean, the warrior weapons still are good. We just haven't had a refresh in a long time on a weapon that is really good for warrior, other than Obsidian Firevein, right? That one is very good, but feels different because it's what's the word? What are those called? Talents? It has the talent associated with it. I thought this was fun. I had a great time.
Good. It is. It's really interesting to see them all laid out, and really does kind of tell a story of why some heroes hit living legend. It's funny, especially like, I mean, I think Rosetta Stone is obviously the top one because it carried multiple heroes to living legend, like, which is like kind of crazy, right? I mean, it's at least it helped. Yeah, and it's a token for sure.
Right? Luminarius, Winter's Wail, and Voltaire are freaking Majestics. I kept calling it Voltaris, but that's like a different thing. Sorry to everybody who I said that through the whole podcast if I messed that up. Yeah, wow. Rosetta Thorn carried Briar, Chain, Visceri, and would have carried Aurora as well. Vincent for a while, I think. Who knows?
And I do think Iconic for me also has that layer of, these are probably the 5 most annoying weapons to play against.
Absolutely.
Of like split damage, bullet punch. I can't block a 4 with 1 card. I'm going to get a frostbite. I need to plan my whole turn next turn. That's bullshit. You blocked 9 and swung back 4, you fucking bitch. And then Voltaire is like, I'm going to shoot 3 arrows and they're all going to have +2. And then it's going to work out perfectly. And there was no hopes at all to jump through. They didn't need to be lightning. I didn't need to pitch lightning. None of that stuff.
Didn't have to fuse a goddamn thing.
Didn't have to fuse. Like, it's literally. And then Kadachis are block 1 forever or you die. Or if I'm Ira, block 1 +2. And you're like, fuck this shit. Dude. and like, block the second Kadachi and that you'll stop the mask momentum, and then you learn that way, and then they flip it around and you're like, fuck.
Dude, I forgot how broken Voltaire is.
Voltaire's crazy.
Yeah,
I was only remembering, so it's, if you don't know what this does, it's a twice per turn instant, pay 1, you put an arrow from your hand face up into any arsenal zone. If you do, you choose either to give it +1 or go again, which is crazy. That's crazy, guys.
It is crazy.
I think anybody that tries to downplay Lexi I think they've been winning. It's one of those like introverts versus extroverts, and it's like, well, most people are just more like, it's fun to play Lexi. It was not fun to play against it,
No.
but let's not have the people that had fun playing Lexi dictate how Voltaire will be remembered, because Voltaire was a pain in the fucking ass to play against.
Oh, we keep calling it Voltairus because there's that new sigil of Voltairus. That's why.
Yes.
I just got there.
That iconic sigil. That'll be in our sigil rankings. That'll come out
dude,
September 30th.
I feel like for our podcast to grow that we should just be ranking everything we can, you know?
Headpieces.
Or just
Cod
like
pieces.
Every bellow, right? Every
Bellow.
everything that says whatever Iron Song in it, you know what I mean? Like, because they reused the same word so many times. Just rank every card that says Clash on it.
Every specialization.
Boom. Didn't we do that? We did do that.
Oops.
Yeah, we already did specialization.
We did that. Yeah. Go listen to that episode.
Check it out. It's probably as, if not more coherent than this, or less.
Where did Lumina end up on that?
Bro,
Which Lumina?
Go back and watch the episode.
Oh,
should we watch it here? I can load it up and we can watch it together.
We'll just all watch it back.
2 weeks from now, we're going to do a live look back at this and give us tips.
Zane, leave a comment below what you think we fucked up on, and then
I can't wait to
re-record
to see it. Something we should be thinking about revisiting soonish is we ranked all the Marvel cards when Rosetta came out, so we could come back with that at some point as well. Go listen to that episode.
Go back and start from the beginning and hear a tale of a simpler time.
I don't know if you want to listen to episodes like 1 through maybe 30,
where homies were just playing cards at their house and getting drunk. It was a good time.
Was a good time.
Your next tier list will be all the board games in the closet.
That would be insane.
Let's go. All right. Well, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Who am I kidding? That's our show, gentlemen.
Haley found dead in a ditch. Damn.
No, I like Haley.
I hope. Haley, if you're still listening, leave a comment.
Yeah, thanks for listening, Haley.
Yeah. Okay, lady and gentlemen. No. This was
anything you guys
fun.
want to say about South America?
Fucking bro.
I mean,
I got something to say. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, it is sports imitating real life. Not really. Venezuela beats United States in the World Baseball Tour. Pretty awesome. Give fucked America. The World Cup of
I feel
baseball.
like they should call that something else.
Yeah, I know. Like if you were to play like mini games in a row,
like a series of games against the world.
Yeah. So funny. But yeah, shout out to sports. Shout out to Venezuela. You're on top. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We got a good shout out. If you're from Venezuela, let us know.
Totally.
And if you're not,
also let us know.
everyone just write where you're from down below, and we'll rank it from there. Yeah, that's our next tier list. Is we're gonna rank the countries of our listeners.
Yeah. I wonder if we have anybody in Hungary. You know,
I'm hungry.
Me too. I think I'm gonna eat some potato chips here and watch another episode of The Pit and feel weird.
Bro, I bought the flavor changer ones and they're fucking ass.
Flavor changer?
What did they change?
It-
Did they
it
change
was,
to the ass flavor?
This was one of them.
What?
Doritos Cool Ranch Ruffles.
Wait, Doritos Cool Ranch Ruffles?
Then there was barbecue flavored Cheetos, which were so gross. And then I have a third bag that I'm like, I don't want to open this.
Wait,
but it's
are these supposed to transform as you eat them, or are these just two flavors matched
flavor
up?
swapped.
Okay, so they're not flavor changers.
So what I'm realizing is the combos of texture and flavor is very important to your brain.
Yeah.
Because eating the texture of Cheetos with the barbecue flavor from Lay's barbecue chips.
Nah.
Lay's barbecue chips have never been, I don't find them spicy. For some reason, when you put that on the Cheeto, it has spicy. And I'm like, oh my
It's
God.
become spicy.
What the hell?
That's because the form factor is designed to distribute the flavor efficiently, and now you're changing the form. So
What did I see the other day? Taco Bell has like chicken nuggets wrapped in like a quesadilla or some fucking shit. And I was like, what has happened? Like
what the fuck? Let's go.
the like board, like I want to be in those rooms for
Literally
fast
me
food.
And Colin
When-
are looking it up so we can go get it right after.
I know. But I
Crispy
want to
chicken nuggies. Let's go. They're just
want-
chicken nuggets.
I want to be the people in that brainstorm where they're like, I don't know, what if we just put hot dogs in the pizza crust, and then they do it? You know what I mean? It's just crazy. That's what they think.
That's
of.
what Ryan
Okay, I
Holmgren
see it.
does.
There's a jalapeno honey mustard crispy chicken crunch wrap slider that has basically chicken
I'm
nuggies wrapped
Literally,
up
I'm
in
about to get that right now.
R.I.P. to your toilets.
it. Bro.
Bro, it's
I
been
gotta
dead for
say-
years.
I know. I've been to your
I do
house.
love me some Taco Bell.
Why is Phantom Tide Mall? Let's talk about it. Whenever an illusionist card you control is destroyed, put a +1 counter on this. So
Hello, Attraction podcasters.
I'm assuming that weapon that we got already, Ophidius, I'm assuming it's better to do Iris. And that's going to be sick. I cannot wait. My headphones look so sad.
That's why you should subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah,
we
well,
can buy Blake.
You have a new $200 tier. Then
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, hey guys, what's the budget for new headphones? Colin was like, $30. And I was like, no!
Colin told you what we spent on everyone else's, and you were like, but what about my fancy ones I just broke? And it's like,
No, I didn't say I alluded, but I didn't say that yet.
Did we ever change the tier to have the $500 Taylor Flies to Your ProQuest tier?
no.
Fuck,
Is
we got it.
ProQuest season still happening?
I mean, there's always next year.
Yeah,
I
we
mean-
said we'll do it.
Just
We'll
let the
add it.
option of giving us $500 exist, whether we care or not.
No,
But
we
then-
do care,
And
Blake.
Taylor is
We
contractually
always care.
obliged to go to somewhere.
Yeah, we have to spend it immediately, which is a little unfortunate, but still, well, at least in the 1 month, it's a monthly thing. So you'll forget about it like you forgot about your $18 you're giving to HBO.
And your wife's like, "You spent $1,000 on what?" But
No,
Taylor's
it's,
gonna
it's
come
really cool. They talk about movies sometimes.
That all of them have seen.
We all know what we're talking about when we say thumbs down.
Yep. That iconic moment from Gladiator.
2.
I swear it's on site. If I ever see you, I'm throwing your bag in the freaking ocean.
I don't know why
Huntsman
I
deck's gonna swim.
have offended you so much by just choosing to do other things on my weekend last
No,
weekend.
I was talking about a movie and you took the reins like you had seen it already. So I was like, he's doing a weird way of explaining this. And you're like, oh, I didn't even watch it. And then I was like, what?
Blake, it's called an anecdote. I'm riffing in with what
What?
you're talking about. Sorry. If I haven't
Okay, pick a
Played
movie I
Blade
haven't
ever.
seen and I'll try to do it. Go.
Fried
No,
green
I just-
tomatoes.
Let's do fried green tomatoes. All right, go.
okay, fried green tomatoes.
What's it about, Blake?
Iconic film.
No,
It's
he's
so
got
good.
to start talking about what do you like about fried green tomatoes?
I love the strong female characters and the friendship and the multi-generational storytelling that's going on. The heroine story. The little trampoline she jumps on is pretty fun too. It features baseball.
Is there like a scene at a hospital where someone's like throwing shit out the door? And they're like, is that how like they meet? Is like they're visiting, someone's visiting someone at the hospital. I don't know. Never mind. I haven't seen this movie in 25, 30 years.
They do, yeah, like when she leaves her like bedroom or whatever, she put up like a bunch of flower wallpaper and stuff. Iggy or whatever her name is when she's an old lady, and they're like taking it down for the next thing, and she gets all upset. She was like, this was her things. This was her things. And she was crying, thinking she's dead. And she's like, no, Miss Thurgood just checked herself out. She was like, what? Yeah. Boom. I can even quote that movie. I've seen it so many times.
God.
Blake, you're supposed to chime in here if you want.
What the
bit. Are you watching the film right now on YouTube in silence so you can?
Oh, I've never seen that movie, but it sounds really good. I'll have to watch it so I know what to talk about next time.
Oh, wow. That was a dig. All right. Well, on that note,
Jesus Christ.
Thanks.
All I did, Blake, was talk about a headline that I had seen about the film. You little bitch.